Hey everybody, and welcome back to ELEX part 35. Yeah, 35. I think this is going to end up being the longest video game I have done. Man, Max was pretty long too. Can't remember. Been a while. Feels like it's been a while. Anyways, I do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I play games for fun with the sole goal in mind. Invade your phones and homes on the big screens, little screens, and all the screens in between. See you with the blast from the past, a wave of nostalgia as we laze down the lazy river we call life. Heading back towards a period of time in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s when were able to go over to a buddy's place after school or work to drop your pack, drop your gear, drop your butt in a chair or anywhere. It doesn't matter because you're here to play good games such as Splatterhouse, or you're here to play bad games like JJ and Jeff. It holds a special place in my heart, but it really is not a very good game. Because life can really kind of kick you in the teeth sometimes. It's hard to organize events to have buddies or family come over for some couch co-op. Life gets in the way, family responsibilities, kids, work. People move, lose touch, you just, fallout happens. Well, my hope is that you put on one of these videos in the background and invite me into your home. I invite you into mine, and for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, we're buddies, we're pals, we're friends. And we get to experience these games together. Maybe it's a game you've heard of. Maybe it's one you haven't. Maybe it's one you own and you have on a backlog. You're thinking, well, maybe this will get me going to give the game a try. Regardless, thanks for joining me. To my subscribers, though, I want to give a very special thank you, because if it wasn't for y'all, I would not be doing these videos. Especially how many of them I do. I mean, yeah, sure, it's just a simple 2-button press for a recording, and then not too much to upload. It's just a lot of back and forth, especially with this new internet, man. We got it really. What used to take like an hour and a half for a video takes 20 minutes. It's crazy. Yeah, so thanks, genuinely, and I promise as long as one of y'all sticks around, I'll keep making videos. Hopefully I'll get better at them. You drive by around my computers? Howdy. Stay a while on this shit. Alright, let me take this. No. No. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Is that even the thing anymore? Might be a bit behind the time. Mascots, though, right? Like, if you're old enough, you remember everything had a mascot. Dough had a mascot. Frosted Flakes had a tiger. Part of me would love to have been like a fly on the wall when they decided some of these. Like, you can at least understand linguistically why Chester Cheetah for the Cheetos. Though, really, they're cheetahs, and Cheetos don't have much else in common. Always been big into, like, the etymology of words, or history of phrases, where they came from, so the thought process behind things. And that's one of the things I wish game companies did more of, is the behind the scenes, tracking the production of. It'd be very interesting.
The converters you wanted destroyed. There are no more active converters. I shut them all down.
Then, on behalf of the free people, I thank you. The converters are the worst thing your people ever did to us. Well,
what do you mean, your people?
But perhaps you have earned my trust enough to separate you from the Alves and Zako. Perhaps we can work together. You've made progress. But the Alves must lose all their influence on the lands of the free people. And you must be ready to deliver on your promise to reach the hybrid. Then you will have earned my trust. Return to me when you have more to report. The lands of the free...
I apparently already did this. I remember when we had the ship pulled up, but apparently that's what that is related to. And I'm trying to hold off doing that because I don't know if it's possible to... We found out last video you can romance. And I romanced her. I just don't know if you can romance Nasty. More to the fact, or the effect of, since we have this, is this a quest that pops up for Nasty? Or does she have a different quest? So, kind of like how I spent like 2 videos trying to save one. Who was it? Ulbricht, and he didn't even really. He wasn't even there. It was the same.
You said
It was all the same
replacing.
outcome,
Yeah, that
more or
thing
less.
won't last more than 2 kilometers.
Then what do we do now? I need that Raider operational.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's very early in the
Where are we
morning.
supposed to
My
get
brain's
that
still
48 reactor coil?
starting to fire up.
I found a replacement reactor coil for the Raider.
Hey, yeah, that'll do it. That is a miracle right there. Right, I'll get to work and install it now.
Oh, flashback. Only sometimes. There's sometimes when it doesn't flash back, it's just a flash.
Some of them have taken to wearing the clothing of the free people. Why did they turn against the directive?
Their unit was cut off from their ELEX rations. They developed emotions.
They grew weak. Once their ELEX rations were restored, they should have seen the truth of that. Instead, they killed their own kind and ran. I want to know if they had help in escaping.
Whatever the cause, this isn't isolated. Several groups of separatists have broken from our ranks recently.
Separatists? You mean traitors? Do you think someone could be deliberately tampering with the ELEX rations? We should send word to all units. Any signs of emotion must be reported immediately. We will remain vigilant to the enemy within, as well as without.
So speaks a true Alb. I am proud of you both. Your strength, your commitment to the cause. They are known throughout Zakor.
We will bring you only honor, Father. The directive stands above all.
Duty and honor stand above all. Without them, we are nothing.
There is one thing that's worrying me about the Raider.
What is it?
Well, no. No, I'll tell you when I'm sure. I need...
And what's weird is, I'm pretty sure I brought this up. It seems like there's conversation or dialogue still going on with the other character while he flashes back and forth. So, I don't know if he just blanks out or if he's retelling this
Some more
experience.
time to check it over, alright? There's so much to fix around here.
But
Alright.
what a fucking
Well, I don't disagree. Yeah, she's basically Jafar from Risen 3, or Jaffer as he goes by. Jaffer in Risen 2. To be honest, she'd fit right in with the Marine Corps with that language, though. At least back when I was in. I don't know how
The mechanic
they
is
talk
preparing
now.
to
I'm sure
build
much
reactor
hasn't changed
online.
in that regard.
It could prove useful.
Then are you going to tell me your plans?
Get the Raider
It's a
finished.
noun, adjective,
We need
adverb,
everything complete
verb.
before I will share my
pronoun.
plans with you. It seems you can deliver on your word. I would not have thought it possible for anyone to shut down all of the converters. Your deeds will be remembered by all the free people. We have a real chance to win the war now.
Jeez,
Now
another
we take
long.
the war to the hybrid. Now the hybrid must die, so everyone can be free.
You want to kill the hybrid?
I mean, I want to kill
Or
her.
convert. My studies indicate that mana will poison him. Kill him if we must. But there is also a chance we can change him with it.
Uh-oh.
You're getting
I
ahead
can
of
change him.
yourself. First, you've got to tell me your plans.
Very well. But there's much to discuss. Ask your question, and I will see if I can answer.
And so, full circle. Sent to Thorold from the Ice Palace to learn the truth, to kill the truth. And now I return.
Is this chapter 4 now?
That I defended for so long.
I'm assuming.
Unquestionably,
Every time he does this,
served
it's a new
the
chapter.
hybrid and my addiction to ELEX. But what is it that Zakor is really defending?
Who am
Thorold wants
I?
to strike at the hybrid by destroying the
Jackie
ELEX
Chan.
that feeds it.
Who am I?
What is the hybrid using the ELEX for? Has his vision failed, leaving me to act outside the directive? Or am I merely part of his greater plan? Who planned the failure of my mission? Did they want me to die? Or did they want Thorold to live? And so, full circle. Sent to hybrid, I go back to the Ice Palace to learn the truth, to kill the truth.
Oh. Well, that was pleasant of you to wait. As I did my monologue, standing over a ruined cliff edge.
So, what are your plans for getting into the Ice Palace?
The Alps will move the bulk of their forces to the borders of Zakor. We need to take out those positions. That will open the way for a direct assault. What I need to know first is whether the Separatists will help us with this attack, or if they attack us as we move against Zakor. Are you ready?
Your plan is a frontal attack.
We've scouted the Ice Palace, and now is the time to strike. The Albs have moved their forces. They trust too much in those energy barriers of theirs. All we need to do is take out the barrier generators, and we will open our way in. Your raider is perfect for that task. That's why we need it.
What will make you trust the Separatists?
The same as it took to trust you. I want to see them start shooting at Albs. Actions speak more than words.
That's true.
Actions earn trust.
One raider won't stop an army.
The Albs' biggest weak point is ELEX. With the converters gone, we've cut off their new supplies. Now, we need to take out what they have stockpiled.
How are we going to destroy the barrier generators?
We crippled a similar generator when we attacked the converter here in Idan. All we had to do was target the ventilation port. It took one shot from our ballista to cripple the generator, and that brought the shield down. Your radar cannon has a lot more power than a ballista. So, if you hit the generator's ventilation port at full power, it will blow and the Ice Palace will lose its defense.
And what if your plan to transmute all their ELEX stocks doesn't work?
If they still have their ELEX, we can't fight the Alb army. We will have to target their commanders instead. If we kill the Alb commanders in charge of the defenses around the Ice Palace, the resistance should crumble. With them dead, the soldiers won't stop us getting into the Ice Palace.
So, what are you planning to do when you get to the hybrid?
Heal him. If we can bring him into contact with a seedling, it will transmute the ELEX within him, changing his nature. We can heal him as we heal the planet.
To reach the hybrid, we will need the code to his chamber.
Don't you think I know that? But none of my prisoners have known the code or would give it up. All I have discovered is that it has something to do with the hybrid's past.
But what? The Elexitors are the only ones with access to the hybrid. Anyone below that rank can't enter the chamber unless the hybrid calls them personally.
Then you need to find an Elexitor and get the code out of him.
You said we could change the hybrid instead of killing him?
We can try and change him with mana. If it doesn't work, the mana will poison him. Is that a problem?
You think killing should be an easy decision?
That thing hasn't hesitated to order the deaths of hundreds.
Where
thousands.
is this morality
There is a
coming from,
chance you can
Jax?
convert
Like,
him.
really?
Change it with mana. But change him or
Especially
kill
with
him.
something that's basically a
He
robot.
must be stopped.
Killing the hybrid is the only way to save Magalan. For all his knowledge and power, he must answer for what he has done. Whatever his plan is, it can't be worth the damage he's caused.
I agree. While there is a chance we could stop the fighting and keep his knowledge, we would be risking all of Magalan to try. We can hope the mana will heal him, as it is healing Magalan.
When in doubt,
Force
Nasty
him
likes to
onto a
kill
different
things.
path, but the safety of the planet
I don't know
must
if that's
come
going to be
first,
enough to...
even if that means killing him.
I think I just got her too late, and I did so many other missions.
That
So
he
that's
knows the nature of ELEX and why it came to our
something to
world.
keep an eye on.
That he has the power to see the future. Before we act, we should find
Be
out
right
what
back,
the hybrid
folks.
knows. If we don't gain the knowledge, we could pay the price for it.
Well, if he has a plan that is supposed to benefit us, I haven't seen a sign of it. That thing only wants power. Listen to him if you must, but take this seedling into the chamber with you. You must attach it to the hybrid. That is how we will tame him or kill him.
The last time I tried to confront Calyx, he didn't come alone. There were Albs patrolling the area where we were to meet. I need to get him alone.
Then you must choose a place yourself. Zardum's old hiding place, for instance.
Alright, back. Sorry about
Maybe
that.
there you will get a chance to meet Calyx alone.
It's good that I know where and how I can challenge Calyx. I will send Calyx a message through my adjutor. I expect he will go there straight away.
Then you should act now, before he decides to attack you.
How far advanced is your plan to transmute the ELEX?
The planning is complete. If it works in practice, then all the ELEX on Magalan should be transmuted. But I can't control that amount of magical energy on my own. I will need a strong mage to help me. Someone who truly understands the nature
Hey,
of
we
ELEX
know
and
someone
mana.
like that.
Then ask Kaya.
Kaya has the ability. But as for the temperament, this isn't the time for impulsiveness. The magic we'd be channeling if she didn't follow orders.
What other choice do you have?
Well, bold times take bold decision. I'll have to trust her. But she won't listen to a request from me. You must ask her to do it.
You might save that for
Shit, That
last.
was pretty good. Something's going on at the Ice Palace. Whatever it is, we need to shut it down.
Everything.
Butterflies.
The la-
Alright. Another batch of quests. Let's see what that does for us. It should give us ranged weapons, right? Which is what we were aiming for. Now we need to bump up Constitution to 90. Intelligence to 70. Should be able to get that actually pretty easy. They give you a lot of experience towards the end bits. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Ice Palace. Through the desert. Well, let's do that one first. But before we do that, let us... Let's do this. Oh, is it because... Alright, we have... I know it's wrong.
Stop messing around with that thing.
Technically, our dexterity is at 75, so we need, what? 50 points? 75 to get us to 70 intelligence, and then that should be... I should have everything I can unlock. Yeah.
Stop messing around with that technology, will you? Right. Let's find some trouble.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get nasty. No. Oh well. The gun ability switched on that one for some reason. Oh, another one? Oh.
bunkers. Coming out and fight, you bastards.
I do wish there was a way to increase approval ratings without dialogue. Oh, now there's stuff in the bunkers. See, before there wasn't any. Do I care? Yeah, why not?
I'm in.
So yeah, keep that in mind. Don't do all of your quests like I did if you want to pursue a romance with Nasty. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. Because you require dialogue to actually interact with them. To get their approval ratings up. Where's this next bunker? Right over there. No, where do you come from?
I'll crush you. There's gotta be some action here.
The entrance is probably over here because I think they were coming out, yeah. Alright.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
It's not worth it. Oh, there's more, huh? I wonder if it might be better to wear resistant rings and stuff at this point. Well, let's do this.
News from North Edan is worrying.
Well, there must be someone who knows what's really going on.
There's more to all of this, I'm sure.
I would have approached the situation differently. You better keep your technology out of sight.
You should
or there'll
learn
be
more
trouble.
about it before you express an opinion.
If we don't work together, we won't stand a chance.
Well, there must be someone who knows what's really going on.
Well, the Horde's defenses have never been breached.
Well, there is always talk of that.
Where was I buying alcohol from? Was it the Outlaws? Is where I was going now?
Home again, home again. Alcohol and profit await.
Let's see what William has to say.
What? Couldn't they remember?
Who knows? The scrap.
Who called?
You haven't heard.
Just tell. Was it William? No. No.
Just answer my question.
Forget that name. No. No. Tell me who told you that name.
It's forgotten.
It better be. Good. Right. Just so we understand. Don't.
I was hoping that would prompt a response from her. Apparently not. Hank likes to sell alcohol? You should, he's a bartender, right?
Would Would Would
Alright. I think that'll be enough.
There's more to all of this, I'm sure.
If you don't try, you don't win.
The more of them that die, the better this world.
You should learn more about it before you express an opinion.
The Ice Palace. That's where the decision will be made.
Well, the
Better
Horde's
keep your
defenses have
technology out
never
of
been
sight or
breached.
there'll be trouble.
Yes. Definitely.
The Alps killed both his parents and his sister.
The more of them that die, the better this world.
There are always patrols out, so it's hard to get there.
Problem comes down to supplies.
They saw the Albion, pissed themselves, and ran.
I would have... better keep your technology out of sight or there'll be trouble. You
It's still neutral. I feel like this is going to be a waste, but
Why did you wake me up?
and the last bit I want to probably start pumping up. Not that I really use it, but
You do know why that is right.
now is not the time. I'm not going to use any hand grenades. Rocket launcher. Let's get to our money makers.
is illogical.
There's more to all of this, I'm sure.
Whatever you say, the World Hearts are changing the face of Magaland.
Yes, definitely.
You should learn more about it before you express an opinion.
No, that isn't what I heard about it.
Say it again and you will pay for it.
There's talk and there's facts. You should learn the difference.
If you don't try, you don't win.
The Albs killed both his parents and his sister.
Yes, definitely.
No, that isn't what I heard about it.
You seem worried.
There were millions of people on this planet using technology that is lost to us now.
I'm sure that would help.
You are making no sense.
The Albs killed both his parents and his sister.
They saw the Alb unit, pissed themselves, and ran.
Some things are better off buried.
You should learn more. And you're using that here because?
Alright. Nasty. Sorry. I don't think I'll be able to romance you, because I don't think there's going to be enough. And there's a quest tied to it. Giving a heads up. I think she gets a quest.
This struggle. Hey,
We've already seen all this. Alright. Better to get the experience now than later.
Thorold needs your help with this ELEX experiment.
so he thinks he's finally done it, does he? That he can take away the fighting strength of the Albs with one act of magic. You should help him. Tell Thorold I'll be there when he starts the experiment.
How?
Life is good. You know that
Yeah.
it's... Life...
Alright. You don't even heal from that? I was hoping it'd heal me. Alright, I'm thinking that. Try running with Ring of Protection. Oh, you know what we haven't messed around with? There is a crafting thing to make like amulets and rings, so I wonder if maybe I should do that. Just to check it out. Maybe I can make something more powerful than what I got.
So are you
You mean?
a relationship? Fuck, I was just asking if you were butter.
That wasn't a good move.
Yeah, thanks. Who do I gotta see for that? If anything, I think she's probably going to be a better companion for dealing with this stuff because she's ranged. No, she's not there. She's here. Teach me something.
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Goldsmith.
What an ass. She should have known that.
Alright.
No, no, no. There were rules for a reason. You think...
No, that was a waste, wasn't it? Okay, so let's not do crafting. Alright. Honestly, I guess that's still the best amulet I got. Oh, I forgot to bring a companion. Oh yeah. I'm just all over the place with this. Spring
Stay
arcs.
alert. I think we could run into trouble here.
Cause yeah, she's got that fire fist thing, but his flamethrower will knock things down.
Over there!
This could be useful.
Easy peasy. I do need to put Large healing potion 76.
Over there!
Yeah, they still hurt. Damn. Whoa.
Now you shall pay.
Alright. Another one bites the dust. Now we're getting more ELEX. So yeah, Nasty has a mission that I did not get to see or complete. And that mission is something to do with her getting poisoned. And I think that's her romance mission, but I could be wrong. Oh, well, that was easy. One salvo, basically, huh?
I think we're going to have to fight our way through this place.
My favorite way to do it. Fighting through it.
I'm attacking.
Yo. I like to think that that does, if you get 2 points in that companion ability, it really does boost their combat effectiveness a good bit. I think it's just that first rank that kind of doesn't seem to do much. But I don't know, the game, one of the big problems with this game is it doesn't really tell you a lot. It doesn't give you a lot of access to information about what you're getting, what you're doing. Like, what does what? I think I definitely made the right choice going ranged. I don't think if I play ELEX 2, I don't think I'm going to go melee to switch it up. I think I'm going to stick with ranged. The enemies are a bit too range happy, so trying to close the distance, unless they, in ELEX 2, they give you like tools to deal with that. I just don't see it happening. Alright, but let's hold out hope. Maybe we can get more likes from Nasty by talking to the separatists.
We've heard a horde of mutants is approaching the border to Zakor.
How many?
I don't know, but there's at least 2 Cyclopses with them.
Someone in Zakor wants to secure the West.
Mutants aren't an organized force. They're just a pack of dogs to unleash. It might just be them disrupting the forces there, rather than invading. So are you fucking her, or what?
You mean...
A relationship?
Oh, don't you dare tell me. Fine, let's... For curiosity's sake, right? Let's find right before we... did all that.
Butterflies and honey.
Now I have to try and find that save. That's 003. 015.
There's more to all of this, I'm sure.
Better keep your technology out of sight or there'll be trouble. Well, there is always talk of that.
That is illogical.
If you don't try, you don't win.
There were millions of people on this planet using technology that is
Say it
lost to
again
us
and you
now.
will pay for it.
If you have to rely on someone, then you are lost.
Well, the Hort's defenses have never been breached.
Always patrols, so it's hard to get there.
Well, if you believe what they say, then the past was very different
You
from
were being
today.
inefficient.
The news from North Edan is worrying.
They saw the Alb unit, pissed themselves, and ran.
Some things just take time. You better keep your technology out of...
All for the sake of testing.
Why did you wake me up?
We trade. I don't really need any of this, do I? Yeah, this trophy thing, though, is amazing. Yeah, we'll complete trade. Where were we going also? We'll go here.
You do know why that is right.
Oh, that's better than the other one, right? It would require me to craft, but I don't want to craft it. Let's see if they sell alcohol here. And I'll just get some ELEX, bump up my constitution, and that should be good. Actually, you know what? We don't need to. We don't need to. Alright, this is good. We'll have to repeat some quests, but hey.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
Interesting.
No. I forgot one part. The making them health potions.
Always patrols out, so it's hard to get there.
Well, there's always talk of that.
That is illogical.
You should listen to your instincts.
An end will be brought to all of them.
If you don't try, you don't win.
Some things just take time.
Yes, I think we can do that.
Yes, definitely.
Whatever you say, the world hearts are changing the face
All the
of
forces
Megaland.
out there are always going to make that difficult.
You better keep your technology out of
You
sight.
are
or
making
there'll
no
be trouble.
sense.
Some things just take time.
An end will be brought to all of them.
You seem worried.
Sleep until morning. We'll go hunt down those guys again.
Fucking countryside.
Alright, so from what I've gathered, you put the map pieces there and it unlocks the safe. From what I looked up. Let's do this.
Now this is a place we can have some fun.
Alright, let's make sure. Companions, yes, you still have more than just friends, okay. Nothing like repeating the missions again because my curiosity got the better of me.
This could be useful.
Hey, that Moloch was not there before. I guess that crafting, you know, again, the Risen had the same problem. You can only equip one ring. At the very least, give 2 rings. But, you think the games will allow you to equip, like, 8 rings, at least. And 1 for each finger. This hologram guy ain't really doing too much. Or maybe he is. Maybe he's working out, man. That's pretty good. Kind of pulls him into melee. And with the upgrade, they last a while, it looks like. Alright, now we're more or less all caught up. Alright, I'm wondering why she's not triggering that response now. Gotta be a reason. I did something like this.
We've heard a horde
Here we
of
go.
mutants is approaching the border to Zakor.
How many?
I don't know, but there's at least 2 Cyclopses with them.
Someone in Zakor wants to secure
Those are easy.
the West.
Mutants aren't an organized force. They're just a pack of dogs to unleash. It might just be them disrupting the forces there rather than invading.
We need to go there.
Yeah, well, if you insist on knowing what the Albs are planning, but this had better mean combat, not just a look-see.
Oh, of course. Huh.
Well, it seems as if the rumors are true. 2 Cyclopses. Let's take them down.
You know what? We might be in for the long haul with this one. Also, spoiler, I'm doing this video on Christmas Day. I got up early just to try and pump out another one.
Wait a second. First, we should...
So Merry Christmas, everybody.
We're not out here to wait. We came to
Especially you,
fight.
Mr. Lawrence.
That fucking brute is looking for trouble. Just get your ass moving and get on with it. Brute is looking for trouble.
Those were skulls. I am level 42, and those were skulls.
Mutants, Cyclopses, they'll do for a start. But you promised Albilexiters.
We'll get to them soon enough.
Not soon enough for me. Let's kill these fuckers and go home.
What are you doing rushing into combat like that? Are you trying to get us killed?
I'm trying to get the job done. If you can't keep up, fuck off. I thought you were a fighter. I spend enough time just standing around in the fort. I took that place. I did. So show me another damn challenge and stop wasting my time. I'm not running around with you to take down a few creatures. Let's do something that makes a real fucking difference.
You can get a challenge, but don't get us killed.
You don't risk, you don't live. You don't live, you stagnate.
Damn straight.
You stagnate, you might as well be dead. Turn it up, live it fast, make it fucking count.
There you go.
Now are we done here or what? Butterflies and
Where did you bring us? Oh. Okay. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence.
Commander.
Thanks, you.
Thank you. I wish you had more. I gotta go see you guy, by the way. Kind of curious about this. I completely forgot all about it. I'm kind of curious if it accrues everything over time or what. But there was a guy. We set up a toll booth. He's supposed to be giving me money.
Well, then get ready to hit the porcelain. You got the same thing I packed.
What was his name? Was it Cutter?
Hey, my friend. The U-5 prototype drone you stole from the clerics is really, as promised.
200 shards? No way. This whole time? It's only 200 shards. Kidding me.
Oh, Commander Jax is an ID initiative.
Oh. What does hacking 15 do? Now I'm curious. Why is it pulling like that? Let's check that out real quick. Should be able to get crafting 15 from her. No. No, we'll get this. We'll get this. Oh, William's gonna pull us into a conversation. I don't want to do that. So yeah, good thing about this game, there's a lot of these little bits and pieces to it. Such as this guy not selling to you anymore because you're a cleric. What do we want? Yeah, sure. Cool. Now let's check out.
Technology will get you into trouble here.
I've already pretty much hit the cap of everything I wanted anyways. I could upgrade heavy weapons, but again, the laser rifle just shreds enough as it is.
Suspending area monitoring protocol.
This is contrary to the unit's prime protocol.
Bypass and reset.
Reset. Awaiting instructions.
State prime protocol.
U5 is to prevent assholes from coming into the fort. Asshole, anyone who fails to give you respect or pay 2,000 shards. Routine.
Huh. Alright. Dialogue disappeared. That's something you have to contend with a bit with this game. So you gotta be careful about your dialogue choices at times, because you can't just go through each and every dialogue all the time.
Yeah, that sounds like Cutter talking. Reset primary protocol. Cease sentry duty.
Cease sentry duty. Sentry duty to be ceased. Commencing self-destruct. Ceasing self-destruct. Standby. Standby. Sentry duty ceased. Idle mode activated. Error.
If that is everything, I should get on.
Frankly, these should be showing more respect. Fuck all of them.
Okay. Well, I was, yeah. Let's check this out real quick. What do we actually need to craft that ring thing? It gives 20 resistances.
Yes, I remember.
Take that tick to the pit. It should be disposed of. Take that tick to the pit. It should be disposed.
Sleep until morning. Maybe this will advance something with nasty. I don't know how it works. And I'm trying to figure it out.
Butterflies and... Yeah.
Push comes to shove, we can just do Kaha's quest real quick. Or Kaja's, Kara's. Alright. He's a powerful mage. ELEX, last flight. Oh. Last flight, right? I have the part, so is this what this guy needs?
Sorry, you should talk to someone else. Can't help you right now.
How are you getting on with the raider?
We're almost there, but only almost.
What else do you need to get the raider ready?
One of the control jets must have taken a hit when it came down. If we don't fix that, the only thing you'll be flying is circuits.
How do we get a new control jet?
Well, only the Elves built this kind of raider. So I guess the only place I can think of would be an Elf maintenance center. That means looking near the Ice Palace in Zakor.
So, not easy to get. I need that raider ready. The Albs are gathering strength to attack the free lands. We have to be one step ahead of them.
Well, I almost have the thing done, but... You want to take it to Zakor? Don't forget, half of that crate is mine.
Unless you want me to cut you in half, get the damn thing done.
Hey, watch your tone. Don't forget, I put this pile of shit back together. You'll get the raider when I'm ready. And one more thing. Let's not pretend that I don't know who you really are, okay? You've done some impressive stuff, so don't turn out to be a shit in the end, will ya? So, when does the raider have to be ready?
There are a few things to take care of first.
Is there a time scale coming at any point?
Here, I got the replacement control jet for the raider.
Well, that's a good piece of work. I'll get to repairing this right away.
Alright, so this is where we're up to. I still have to figure out what the Separatists will do when we march into Zakor. Thorold the Pilgrim is yet to complete...
Why are you telling him this?
That must be done before we attack. I still need to learn the access code for the Hybrid's chamber. I need that before I attempt to enter the Ice Palace.
Well, sounds like there's still something to do.
It's like, oh, thanks for telling me, man.
I'll make sure that the raider is prepared. Just make sure you get it done before the whole damn Alb army shows up here. One question. They're saying you're fighting your brother.
So?
So, is this just some big family bust-up?
Technically, he's not my brother.
Buddy up again? I'm only asking because, you know, this affects the fate of the world and shit.
I will have to confront my brother Calyx sooner or later. The Elexitors must fall.
Right. You think you're strong enough for that?
I don't know. We will see.
Right. Don't get killed. I mean that. And not just because you dying would land the rest of us in the shit. I've, you know, got used to having you around.
We've spoken like 2 or 3 times. Alright, so this is just...
Good stuff. Butterfly. Good stuff, asshole.
Eventually we'll have to talk to college, alright. Yeah. Don't need that. Who am I? There's that. And separatist test. Okay, let's go to the separatist then.
Ready to attack the Ice Palace.
You have achieved much, but I am still to understand your intentions.
What do you mean?
Which side are you fighting for? Are you fighting against the hybrid? Or are you only motivated by your need to revenge yourself against the Alexiters?
I am on the side of the free people. Zakor's exploitation of them must be stopped once and for all.
But what are your intentions for the hybrid? Will you admit that he seeks to control the destiny of the Owls? We will only
Why are you so hung up on
share
that?
our interests. The hybrid goes, the old directive must be restored. Tell me your intentions.
The hybrid's rule must end. There's no other way to finish this.
Then we stand with you. I will order final preparations to begin. We will meet again in Zakor. Victory will be ours.
Cool. Butterflies and
The survive.
Listen to your...
Alright. Apparently, I'm thinking once that quest pops for one of the two, you don't get...
I know you're here, Calyx. Show yourself so we can end
You don't
this.
get the quest for the other one.
Tactical skill that had the hybrid ready to appoint you one of the chosen. There you stand in the open, ready to be picked off. How vulnerable your feelings have made you.
What brought you here, Calyx? I sent you one message, and you came running.
So, you know about our past? Wardick should have kept our secret. I will not let you spread the story further. I will keep my honor.
That sounds like
Oh, is this a one-on-one fight?
Calyx.
Is that why she jet boosted off?
Confusion. Which of those drove your attempt to murder me?
Murder?
Wait, why'd I let him get close?
The directive is clear. Failure of a mission is punishable by execution. Is that why you really came here, Jax? Are you ready to die?
What did you mean, appoint me to the Chosen?
All Albs the hybrid sees as having Alexitor potential have a biocore chip implanted to maximize their efficiency. They and others he sees the potential in. We have been selected to serve his future, to ensure the future comes to pass. You had been chosen to evolve to the next level. The hybrid had even had you implanted with a chip ready to communicate with you, so he could guide your thoughts.
If I have a chip, then why hasn't the hybrid ordered me back to Zakor? How can I have my free will?
Because you got lucky. Your chip must have been damaged when I attempted to execute you. That is the only explanation.
Convenient that your proof has been destroyed.
Tell me, Jax, do you never see images you can't explain? Visions?
Yes.
Some of those will be memories. Others are thoughts that spring from your connection to the hybrid. He sees the future, the plans of the free people. All of Magalan and some of those visions will have leaked into your mind through the chip.
How long have you known that we are the children of Berserkers?
I have always known. You were too young to remember, but I have always remembered the faces of my real parents. They too are irrelevant. We benefited from the fact we were taken from the Berserkers.
You are my brother. That must count for something.
Are you trying to provoke an emotional reaction? Emotions are a waste of energy. They cloud perception.
I must speak to the hybrid directly. What is the code to his chamber?
Only Alexitors can be told that. You are no Alexitor.
I know the code has something to do with the hybrid's past, but all I know of his past is that the Alps found him, that he showed our leaders the future and took control of our people.
Heavy.
The past is irrelevant. All that counts is the future.
So why does the hybrid hide this? What is it about his past that he wants to stay hidden? You saw his past when you had an audience with him.
What I saw is irrelevant.
The universe, skies stretching to infinity. Does that relate to the code? You said Tarek talked about the old world. Is that a clue? Come on, Calyx. You know there is more to this. I know you wanted answers then. You must still want them.
I serve the directive. The law demands the death of those who learn it illegally.
So I'm right. It is something to do with his past, with what you saw.
The past is irrelevant.
You expect me to believe that you have never wondered about the code? It could be anything. It would be logical for it to be random. It would be efficient to change it, but instead the code remains the same and is rumored to link to his past. Doesn't that sound emotional? Why would he stick with something like that? It has to mean something.
You are allowing your own emotions to cloud your thinking.
Our world is in the hands of the hybrid. We should know what makes him who he is.
The past is irrelevant. All that counts is the future. The hybrid must achieve supremacy. You have come to me with the emotion and twisted logic of the free people. Listening to you any longer is a waste of time. I will end this here and now. You had your chance, but you let it pass. You will not stand against me.
I'm here.
So, the code is something to do with the hybrid's past. The vision that Calyx saw. Calyx's reaction proves I'm on the right track, and it has something to do with the old world. Perhaps it might mean something to Harley. He knows a lot about old world installations.
You know what that means. I'm going to save here, but I'm going to reload because I'm curious if there's a way to navigate this. To where we can, I guess, have him live? I'm going to look it up. No. There is no way to save him according to this. Well, good news, we got that up.
Butter.
All right. I'm still determined to try and make this part work. And again, there's still a lot to do in the game. Like, there's a lot of secrets I'm sure I did not find.
If I'm watching your back and you're watching mine, then who's watching what's out there?
Come with me.
Yeah.
Can we get out of here?
I met with my brother Calyx, the Elexiter.
Ah, really? And you beat him, right? Then we should be happy you're not in pieces. I mean, that guy's a maniac, right?
My brother won't trouble us anymore. But this is far from over.
So, this is more than just a family feud. So what's the problem?
The Albs are led by the hybrid. It is him they serve. It is him they pledge their lives to. But I don't know why. I don't know what he is planning for the Albs, or for Magellan. Everything that happens, that has happened for generations, is because of the hybrid. Only he can answer my questions. Only he can end this war.
So, what are you planning?
If I am to get the answers I need, then I have to find a way to get to the hybrid in the Ice Palace. But that means I need to get the code to access his chamber.
Do you know where you can get it?
All that I know is the code has something to do with the hybrid's past, and has something to do with stars, the universe, infinite skies.
Infinite skies. Hey, that's something I've seen before in a couple of places. But where? Where? Yeah, I got it. There's an old industrial complex out to the southwest of Idan where I found some stuff that mentioned it. An old lab there. But, nah, forget it. Why would that have anything to do with the hybrid?
You
Why
mean the
not?
old world ruins at the foot of the mountain, where I found the first replacement part for the Raider?
Yeah, that's the place. That's where I saw those words. It could be a coincidence, but weird, huh? I mean, maybe you can find the answer there.
Perhaps, but there's only one way to find out, and that means going there.
Ooh, where is it? So that over here. Yeah.
Well, this is all fucked, isn't it? I bet this place contains salvage at one point.
I've got like 3,000 rounds of this. Boy. And look, I went through the whole game without doing any of the experience stuff. You know, like, no real reason.
Hey, I have to talk to you.
Did we do it?
There are Alb fighting machines in a vessel.
Yes!
Are you sure?
I haven't seen them myself, but that's what the reports are saying. I'd say the Albs are about to march over the pass in the central mountains of Abessa.
In Abessa?
Yes.
In
we should
Abessa?
look into it.
Since when were you interested in Abessa? I thought it was...
I'll be right back, folks. Oh, I think we're able to do it. I just don't know why it popped now.
Yeah,
Of all things.
Maybe I've started listening to you. Maybe fighting for Abessa can help save Tavar.
Really? What do you know about this fight?
I know Alexander Parsec is leading the Albs.
This new belief in the free
Parsec.
is really about facing off against Alexander Parsec.
Maybe it's about both.
Maybe it's about both. We should find Parsec soon. If he comes through the pass, then he must want to attack Origin. And that means I'll lose my base.
Then let's get there and kill the bastard. Sound like a plan?
You're right. We should stop Alexander Parsec before he finds us.
Then let's make it quick. Time is running out.
Okay, he's got a rocket launcher. From the looks of it.
So, my scouts did report the truth. You don't know how much running around I've had to do to get here. The whole of Zakor must have heard the rumors about you by now. Jax, back from the dead.
Yes. It looks like you could get yourself the whole reward for my capture, Parsec.
Reward? We work for duty, not reward. You picked up the habits and speech of the free people, Jax.
Send your machines away, and I will tell you the whole story at my camp.
Very interesting. I'll have to refuse your offer. Your little camp won't offer much hospitality now. The machines I send certainly won't leave much left over.
Well, this guy's an asshole. Who is he?
He's an Alexa.
He's my dad's friend.
Servant to Tarek. Slave to the hybrid. But
he's my dad's work friend.
Don't underestimate him.
You should listen to him.
Yeah, I've never really done that. I'll crush you!
You get so much energy from, or energy ammo from the mechs. It's crazy. Unless you're basically holding down the automatic fire button.
What exactly is your game? What is it you want?
I told you that.
Magalan, Albs, blah, blah. But what the fuck is it that you really want?
What started this?
You started this. You turned up. You went through those fights. You dragged me out of Tavar.
I didn't drag you anywhere.
So why pick me?
You planned the attack on the fort. You survived everything in Tavar. You're not completely insane.
Bingo. That's the key. Find someone that's not completely insane, you can spend the rest of your life with them.
Have I done something to piss you off?
If you pissed me off, I wouldn't be here. If you'd really pissed me off, you wouldn't be here. But you do piss me off. I've met your type before, and they try to get close to me to get close to my brother. Or because they think I'm some sort of trophy fuck. So cut the Magalan stuff and tell me what you really want.
Forget the Alps. It's really about your ass. I'm bringing the three people together because of your ass.
Right, okay.
Wait.
I don't think I came along because of your ass. It's a 7 at best. Maybe 8 in a good light. Right.
Well,
stop staring at me and let's
Jax is an ass guy, apparently.
So, happy we're taking action now?
That's a start. Come on. You were the one who got me into this. You must want to finish it.
What's the rush?
You told me all of Magalan was in danger. Isn't that enough?
And you were someone who only cared about Tavar. Why the change?
No, they're having a heart-to-heart.
You've sold it.
Just like that?
What's the matter with you? Can't you be happy with that? I believe in the free people. I want to stop the Albs.
What? You want them to trip over your corpse? Because you being dead isn't going to stop them. You need to be alive to stop them.
What the fuck would you know about being alive?
What's going on here? What aren't you telling me?
What are you going on about? I only take the same risks as you.
I fight to win. You don't seem to care about dying.
That's crazy. Why would I not care? Fuck you. I know more about living than you do. Fuck it. Okay, yeah. You should know. I have Grey Death.
Grey Death?
This is what I was talking about. I think I stumbled upon.
I'm making it up. One thing
I couldn't find too much about it.
Is the rumor she's got Grey Death. I've got it. It's terminal. And there's nothing anyone can
I guess
do
it's some
about
type of disease.
it. Do you know anyone who survived it? So I might as well do something that makes a difference. I might as well do something before this thing kills me. So either you help me and we kill Parsec, or you let me do it my way.
There are legends that speak of a cure.
Legends? Legends?
There must be some truth to them.
So what? You think I should spend my days checking the cleric's archives for legends instead of being out here fighting? What if I die without finding an answer?
What if you buy yourself another 40 years?
It's fantasy.
So was coming here. You didn't believe this would make a difference. Stay with me. Keep looking for kicks if you want, and I'll find you a cure in the cleric's archives. There has to be a clue somewhere in the Horde.
Do what you want.
Just don't get killed while I'm getting you a cure.
You're a believer, aren't you? You came out of nowhere, just drifting around the wilderness, and now you believe you can save all Magalan. Someday you're gonna tell me the whole story.
Alright, so... yeah. You can. Alright, I was wrong. Now, I don't know what's going to happen now.
Butterfly.
I don't know what's going to happen now once I complete the quest, but we're going with Nasty. I like her character better. Thanks, Jax. This is kind of neat. Oh, there's a big guy out there, huh? Kind of wish you had like an opportunity to build up your defenses. You'll get what I'm saying when I play Neverwinter Nights 2, because they have a mechanic called the Keep, I think is what it's called.
Stay out of trouble. You will do well.
Those Alps caught us off guard. I thought we were going to lose the camp then. Do you think they will return in force and overrun us?
No. Those combat mechs were under the command of just one Alexator. He won't tell the others about us.
I love mechanics like that in game. In
Otherwise, he'd have to admit it.
Scenarios like that.
So, we might be safe.
Pathfinder Kingmaker also had a pretty good one,
For now,
if I remember.
finish your work. We have a lot to do.
Yeah. If I needed a hurry up, that was it.
And that's the other thing is, I think I talked about Breath of Fire 2. Had a similar type of thing. It's probably one of the earliest ones I remember it being done.
Kai, a mage.
Oh, this is still part of that quest, huh?
Nasty, an outlaw, has agreed to help. She'll stay here when she's not with me.
Nasty? Some say she's the worst devil the desert ever created. And others say that she's an able warrior, an excellent war leader. You'll be welcome.
Sorry, you should talk to someone else. I can't help you right now.
Alright. Now let's go do this. Ain't gonna lie, I am trying to hurry up a bit.
Studying?
Oh my god, Carl. You're an ass. You got something to say? No. John Aston. Danger, danger. High voltage. Dun 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 dun.
A book on the plants of Magalan, their structures, life cycles, and habitats. Maybe this is what I need. Here. Gasumble usually grows in shady, heavily overgrown low areas. And here is gray cabbage, usually be found on grassy hills in the highlands. Okay. Now I know where to look for the ingredients.
I'm losing out on experience, but at this point, I don't think it's a big deal. It's probably not even a big deal to actually look at this. Yeah.
Here, treatments for gray death. This book gives me instructions on how to make a remedy for the disease from gasumble and gray cabbage. That's the ingredients, but it will take an experienced healer to make the cure.
Why can't I use those machines? Who's that? Oh. I thought that was Arcs for a second. It's like, damn it. Because I don't know if companions can permanently die. So far, we've been led to believe they can't. Oh, this is where we fought him, huh? So I didn't need to teleport immediately there. If I had to guess, we're going up this way, huh?
There. That's the gray cabbage I need for the cure.
It's no surprise the old world disappeared. Look at this shit.
I need this. Since we're already here, I'll go ahead and grab that. Head north to take the other one. Alright, seems to be below. How do we get downstairs again? Oh. Forget you.
Okay, now it'll get interesting.
Yeah, we've been here before.
Here's the place Harley said he found reference to Infinite Skies, an old world complex, built to hide something from the outside world. Infinite Skies, a corporation that worked on secret research in the old world. They say the hybrid saw the day the comet struck, that he survived. It must be true. Here he was, holed up and hidden in a device of his own making in order to protect himself from the impact, saved from the fires, but changed by the ELEX. A man become mutant. All that had possessed him while he was a man was the thought of
Wait, is this going to bump us to chapter 5?
He tried to prepare a select group, those who would be welcome to the infinite.
Or is he just monologuing?
A chance to
Usually when he monologues, we go to a new chapter, so.
destruction. But the plan failed. The government failed to listen to him. He had failed to save them. All he wanted to do was survive. So here he hid. Here he survived. But what did he become? ELEX flooding his body. His hunger for it grew. His mind opened. He became more dependent on it. But what was this man? Who was it that became the hybrid that rules Zakor today? Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins.
Oh. The hybrid was Dr. Dawkins.
Powerful. The pinnacle of evolution. Still driven by the need to survive. He began to see the future. He saw the future then. But what of now? Can the hybrid truly see the future? What does he want for himself? Survival? Safety? A future for us? There's only one way to know. I must speak to him, secured with a password that referred to the name its human form once took. Now I can reach him. His name, Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Now I know the code to the hybrid's chamber. I should use it. Perhaps I will finally get the answers I am seeking.
Oh, now it takes 10. Interesting. Okay. Alright, folks, I'm going to call it here for now. I thought this might have been a finale, but still got a little bit of ways to go. Things kind of been heating up, and we'll see how the romance with Nasty goes. So until next time, my subscribers, you all stay awesome and have an amazing day. Drive by Roughneck Reviewers. I'll catch you next time. Until then, you all have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night.